Welcome to this module from LogicVein to install an OVA on VMware. The next couple of minutes will show you how to set up and install the OVA. The first part is log into your VM system, and then select the data source where you want the OVA to be installed. You select an OVA template. You can do this from your system or you can put it on the VM itself, and then just essentially follow through on the defaults in the selection criteria. The name is an identifiable VM name. Can be anything. Again, just select the data source and follow the defaults. This next part will take about 10 or so minutes. The system is uploading the OVA and then deploying it to the system. Again, depending on your system, this could take about 10 minutes. You will know completed when you can power on and off the instance itself. Once you're able to power it on, then you will need to go into the VM console and do the setup in here. I'm going to walk this through and let you see what it looks like as you set up the instance. The net time server will fail in the first instance because there's no IP associated to the device. Don't let this be a concern as it will correct in the next round here. As you can see, this is processing through fairly quickly, and once it's completed, it'll come up with some parameters that you can now update. So from here, what you want to do is select option 1 for a static IP address. As you will statically assign the IP, you will want to use the Ethernet that is your primary link. The host name can be anything you want. It could even be your fully qualified dataset name. The NTP server is whatever your NTP server name or IP is. Of course, you want to assign the IP, the net mask, the gateway, followed by the DNS, be it local or internet. Then, you will want to restart the system and it will load up the parameters you assigned. And as we started, you can look and see your parameters are in and everything's correct. Now go to your browser. Put in the IP address https://IP address. That is the IP address you assigned. And what it'll do is it'll bring you up to the splash screen. Go ahead and click on the defaults to get into the system. Once in, you are going to plug in the long key that was given to you by LogicVein. Just cut and paste will work. Once it is plugged in, if it's a valid key, you'll see the green border around it. Now you just select the option for the privacy rights, and then click Activate, and then system will now activate with a fully functional key. Now the main welcome screen will pop up. You want to put in the email address for the admin or whoever you want to get notifications from the system. You want to put in a new password. This would be your admin password and it must be unique. Set up your time zone for your server. Now you can put in a server name or you can put in different information. You can also put in your email notifications here, but we'll work on that in a different module. You'll notice that you cannot proceed. That's because there was a bad password put in for the admin. Common terms like password or admin or redundant keystrokes will not be allowed. And until you put in a valid password and password length, you will not be allowed to move forward. Of course, the important part is you have to remember the password you gave for admin. If not, you will get the invalid password. So put in the valid password. Click Login and now you can get into the system and begin collecting data. And that is how you set up an OVA for LogicVein. It is pretty straightforward and pretty simple. For other options like Discover and Backup, you can see other LogicVein modules. Thank you for your time. Have yourself a great day.